Hi students, today we are going to see how to solve MCQ type of questions in the topic discrete Fourier transform. So we can see some basics and how to solve the previous gate questions here. So discrete Fourier transform is defined as x of k is equal to summation n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi kn divided by n, where k is equal to 0, 1 to till n minus 1. So this is called as the n point DFT. So inverse discrete Fourier transform defined as x of n is equal to 1 by n summation k equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k e power j 2 pi kn divided by n for n is equal to 0, 1 to up to n minus 1. So we'll solve some problems here. Let x of n is equal to 1 by 2 power n u of n, y of n is equal to x square of n, and y of e power j omega be the Fourier transform of y of n. Then find y of e power j 0. So here they ask you to find y of e power j0. For finding your y of e power j0, you have to find y of e power j omega, that is dft of y of n. So y of n is x square of n, where x square of x of n is nothing but 1 by 2 power n u of n. So to find this one, they have given the option 2. So how to find this one is, first they have given x of n as 1 by 2 power n u of n, y of n as x square of n. So your y of n will be 1 by 2 power n u of n whole square. So 1 by 2 power 2n u square of n. So u square is nothing but a unit step. So the value will be 1 for n is greater than or equal to 0. So 1 square will be equal to 1. So you can take your u square of n as u of n. And then this 1 by 2 power 2. So this can be written as 1 by 4 power n u of n. So your y of n is 1 by 4 power n u of n. Now we have to find your Fourier transform y of k or y of e power j omega. So the formula is summation n equal to 0 to n minus 1 y of n e power minus j omega n. So y of e power j omega is equal to summation n equal to 0 to infinity 1 by 4 power n e power minus j omega n. So here they didn't mention about n point DFT, how many point DFT they have to find. So they didn't mention. So we are taking it as a DTFT, that is discrete Fourier transform, summation n equal to 0 to infinite 1 by 4 power n e power minus j omega n. So this is your y of e power j omega. So they ask us to find e power j0. So if you replace your omega as 0, you will be able to find the value here. So replace your omega as 0 here. So here e power 0 will be 1. So e power 0 will be 1. Omega, if you replace your omega as 0, the e power 0, the value will be 1. So summation n equal to 0 to infinity 1 by 4 power n. So you have the formula summation n equal to 0 to infinity a power n as 1 divided by 1 minus a. So here the a value is 1 by 4. So 1 divided by 1 minus 4, which is equal to 4 by 3. So y of e power j0 is nothing but j0 is nothing but your 4 by 3. Option D. So next question, a 5-point sequence x of n is given as x of minus 3 as 1, x of minus 2 as 1, x of minus 1 as 0, x of 0 as 5, x of 1 as 1. So here let x of e power j omega denotes the discrete time Fourier transform of x of n. Find the value of integration minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega into d omega. So this is also a previous gate question here. So they have given this option here. Now we can see how to find this. So here they ask you to find integration minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega d omega. So and they have given your x of minus 3 to x of 1 value. So here the discrete Fourier transform. So we are going to take your DTFT for n is equal to infinite. So which is given by x of n is equal to 1 by 2 pi integration minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega e power j omega n into d omega. So we are taking the inverse formula as they ask you to find integration minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega into d omega. So here from this formula, I have to bring this to this formula, right? So here what happens, I have integration minus pi to plus pi. So this is available. So I have to remove this 1 by 2 pi, right? X of e power j omega, I have x of e power j omega and d omega. So here d omega. So this e power j omega n is an extra term which I have to make it out as 1 because 0 now everything will become 0. So if it is 1 now, so what happens, I'll be getting the same function as that of your question here. So if I want to make this e power j omega n as 1, so what is the possibility here? I can make my n as 0. So what happens if I keep my x of 0, if I want to find your x of 0, I have to replace my n as 0 here. So here I have only one n. So if I replace this n as 0, I'll be getting this e power 0 as 1. So I can get the exact term what they have asked in the question here. So what I'll be doing, I'll be replacing my n as 0. So if I replace my n as 0, x of 0 is equal to 1 by 2 pi integration minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega e power 0 into d omega. So e power 0 is 1. So I get this one. So I got all this term except this 1 by 2 pi. So what I can do, I can take this 1 by 2 pi to this side. So what happens here, if I take this one, so it becomes 2 pi into x of 0. So x of 0 they have given in the form problem as 5. So 2 pi into 5 is going to be 10 pi. So integration minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega d omega value is plus 5. So which is there in the option B. So we are going to choose the option as B 10 pi. Right. So next one, we'll see one more problem. So the 4-point DFT sequence here, they ask you to find the 4-point, that is n-point DFT of the sequence 1 0 2 3. So if you're going to write a descriptive type of examination, you have to use your formula and then you have to solve the problem and find the answers here. But here it's an MCQ, you can use your shortcut method too. So the shortcut method, you have your matrix form. So x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3. So this is the DFT value. So this value you have to bycode. So 4 cross 4 matrix. So all 4 ones. The first row will be 1 and first column will be 1. So the second one, you just remember minus j, 1 minus 1 j. So that will be the reverse of the last one. So minus j minus 1 j. So it will be j minus 1 minus j. So the reverse of it. And then the next will be the alternate. So minus 1 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 1 minus 1. So if you bycode this one, it's very simple. So here they have given your x of n as 1 0 2 3. So I just substitute your x of 0 1 2 3 as 1 0 2 3. So then take the first row, multiply the column. The second row, multiply the column. Third row, multiply the column. Fourth row, multiply the column. So 1 into 1 plus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 2 is 2 and 1 into 3 is 3. So what happens? The value, first value will be 6. Right? So the second one, similarly, you just multiply this one. So 1 into 1 minus j into 0 minus 1 into minus 2. That is 2 and j into 3. So what happens? You'll be having your minus 1. So minus 1 into 3j. That is 1 into 1 is plus 1 minus 1 into minus 2. So it will be minus 1 plus 3j. So similarly, you just do this one. You'll be getting your answers immediately. So your option is going to be your D, 6 minus 1 plus 3j, 0 minus 1 minus 3j. So since it is an MCQ, we are not going to worry about the procedure, what you're going to do. So only we are worried about the answers. So we can use the shortcut method to get your answers here, right? So next one, the first 6 points of your 8-point DFT of a real valued sequence are given as 5, 1 minus 3j, 0, 3 minus 4j, 0 and 3 plus 4j. So they ask you to find the last 2 points of the DFT, right? So they have given the options, 4 options. So here in DFT, always in 8-point DFT, the first one and the fourth one value will be the unique value. It's going to be different. The remaining thing will form a pattern here, right? So if you identify that pattern, if you know that pattern, it will be very easy here. So definitely you can expect one question in this way. So here this is a pattern here. So your 8-point DFT, your x of 0, x of 4. So this is going to be a unique value. So that's going to be different. So remaining thing, this x of 3 is the complex conjugate of x of 5. X of 2 is complex conjugate of x of 6. X of 1 is complex conjugate of x of 7. If any one value is given, the remaining value will be able to find. So this x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, sorry, x of 5, x of 6, x of 7. In this 6 value, if any 3 value is given, the remaining 3 values we can find it out easily here without any calculation. So here in our problem, they have given the first 6 values here. So 5, 1 minus 3j, 0, 3 minus 4j, 0, 3 plus 4j. They ask you to find 6th and 7th position. So here this first and fourth is going to be different. It's going to be unique. You just leave it out. So 3 minus 4j complex conjugate will be 3 plus 4j. Similarly, 0 complex conjugate is you will have your real part. You will retain your real part as such. The imaginary part only will be having your sign change, right? So here it is only 0. So your x of 0 will be 0. And 1 minus 3j, your x of 7 will be 1 plus 3j. So the real value, there will not be any changes. In the imaginary part alone, the sign change will be there. So minus 3j becomes plus 3j. So your value will be 0 and 1 plus 3j. So your option will be B. Your option will be B, 0, 1 plus 3j. So we'll have one more problem here. Here, if the DFT of your real signal x of n is x of k equal to 1, 2 minus j, a, 5, 3 plus 2j, 2 plus j. So find the value of a. They ask you to find the value of j. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here it is going to be 6 point. So in the 6 point, the first value and then this value will be unique. 1 and 5 will be unique here, right? So this 2 minus j and 2 plus j are complex conjugate. Okay, see this 2 minus j and 2 plus j is complex conjugate. Then normally this a and 3 plus 2j will form the complex conjugate. So what will be the a value here? It's 3 minus 2j. So 3 minus 2j is going to be the option. So here so this is, so 1 and 5 is going to be unique. So this 2 minus j and 2 plus j will be the complex conjugate. A and 3 plus 2j will be the complex conjugate. So the value will be your 3 minus 2j. So we saw how to calculate, how to find your DFT. Similarly, we can see how to find, suppose if they ask you to find 4-point IDFT of x of k, how to find the IDFT. Here also we'll have the shortcut method. So instead of solving the problems using your formula, you can go for the shortcut method here. So similar to that of your DFT, you'll have your IDFT also, you have your matrix method. So here in this 1 by j is going to be multiplied with that one, and this matrix also it's different. You have to bygot this one. So here only thing is you just bygot your formula 4 cross 4 matrix of your DFT. In that one, if you replace your row 2 and row 4, you'll get your IDFT. So there it will be 1 minus j minus 1 plus j. Here it is 1 j minus 1 minus j. That's it. So your row and 2 and 4 should be exchanged, right? So you don't get confused. You just bygot your DFT shortcut method. In that DFT, you just remember this 2 and 4 should be swapped for IDFT and it should be multiplied by 1 by n. So here they have given your x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3 as 12, 0, 4, 0. So multiply this each and every one. So here multiply after, just take this row and multiply. So 12 plus 4, 0 plus 4 plus 0. Then again, so 12 plus 0 minus 4 minus 0. So similarly, if you multiply and then 16, 8, 16, 8. So that should be multiplied by 1 by n. N is 4 points, so 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is 16 by 4 is 4, 8 by 4 is 2, 16 by 4 is 4, 8 by 2 is 2. So the answer is 4, 2, 4, 2. So option C. Thank you, students. For more videos, subscribe the channel here. Bye.